Hello, my dear students. How are you all today? Today, we're going to talk about something interesting and something informative. We're going to talk about the difference between abstract noun and concrete noun. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, once again, today we're going to talk about the difference between concrete noun and abstract noun. Okay, but just in case you are new to this channel, if this is your first time watching Teacher Joseph, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, now once again, we're going to talk about the difference between abstract noun and concrete noun. Now, like I said, what is the difference between abstract and concrete noun? Okay, when we say abstract, okay, take note, when we say abstract noun, your five senses cannot detect them. Now, what does it mean your five senses cannot detect them? Remember our five senses? Our sense of hearing, our sense of smell, our sense of touch, our sense of sight, and our sense of what else? A sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of hearing. So these are our five senses. Now, when we talk about abstract noun, okay, you cannot see them, you cannot hear them, you cannot smell them, you cannot taste them. I forgot the taste, sense of taste. Okay, you cannot taste them, and most importantly, you cannot touch them. Okay, so that is what we call abstract noun. Your five senses cannot detect them. So, like I said, you cannot see them, you cannot hear them, you cannot smell, you cannot taste, and you cannot touch. But before that, let's have first a short recap, a short review about noun. What is a noun again? Remember that noun is a name of a person, place, or a thing. Okay, and noun is divided into several categories. So one of these categories are abstract and concrete noun. Okay, so let's continue. Now, can you think of an example? Okay, can you think of an example of abstract noun? A noun that you cannot see, you cannot touch, you cannot smell, you cannot taste. Can you give me an example of an abstract noun? Okay, so I have here misfortune. Okay, when we say misfortune, this is something bad happening to you. So you say, for example, you failed in the exam, and you could say that, oh, what a misfortune. Okay, so this is something not good happening to you. So this is an example of abstract noun. Why? You cannot see, you cannot hear, you cannot smell misfortune, you cannot taste misfortune, not even touching it. Okay, so this is another one of the examples of abstract noun. Can you think of one more example or another example? Bravery. You know, you're being brave, you're being strong. Okay, we can see a person who is very strong, but you cannot see the bravery by itself. You cannot hear the bravery by itself. You can even smell, taste, and touch it. So this is another example of abstract noun. Another one is embarrassment. So when you did something terrible and then you feel shy, you feel embarrassed, okay? This is what we call abstract noun. We can see a person being embarrassed, but not the embarrass itself. Okay. So the last one, last of our example is happiness. Okay. So happiness. I'm happy. Yes, I'm smiling because I'm happy. You can see me happy, but you cannot touch the happiness. You cannot hear the happiness. You cannot smell, taste, or not even touching it. Okay, so this is what we call abstract noun. Again, abstract noun. These are nouns that you cannot see, you cannot hear, you cannot smell, you cannot taste, or can't even touch it. Do you have any question? Okay, so can you give me an example? Can you give me one example of abstract noun? Think of an example. Great job. You can write down in the comment section below um, your example of abstract noun. Now, if you don't have any questions about abstract noun, let's proceed to concrete noun. Okay, concrete. Abstract, concrete. Now, can you guess the difference? Or can you tell me what does it mean concrete noun? Now, if abstract noun, these are nouns that you cannot see, you cannot touch, you cannot smell, you cannot taste, you cannot hear. Concrete noun is the opposite, okay? The opposite, which means that concrete nouns register on your five senses, which means, again, register on your five senses. As simple as that. So which means that you can see them, you can hear them, you can smell them, you can taste them, okay? And you can even touch them. So anything you see, like I have here with me my coffee mate. Okay, so this is one of an examples of concrete noun. I can see I have here my cup. So, okay, so I have here my cup with me. Okay, so I can see this. So this is an example of a concrete noun. Okay, I can see, I can't hear, but I can smell, I can taste, and I'm touching it now. Okay, so anything that you see, you touch, you smell, is an example of concrete nouns. Okay, so can you think of an example? I know that you have a lot of things. You have a lot of things on your head, but I have here with me house. I can see the house. I can smell the house. I can taste. I can touch it. Not unless you're going to, going to lick the house. Okay. And computer. So it's very visible. I can see that. And book, king. So these are some of the examples of concrete nouns. Okay, concrete because you can register on your five senses. You can see them, you can hear them, you can smell them, you can taste them, you can even touch them. Okay, concrete noun. Any questions? Okay, if you don't have any questions, I would like you to do a little bit of practice. Okay, now read the sentences below and underline the concrete nouns and circle the abstract noun. Again, you're going to underline the concrete nouns and circle the abstract noun. Okay, number one. I felt pain when dentist took my tooth out. So again, I felt pain when dentist took my tooth out. So can you guess or can you underline the concrete noun there? The noun that you can see and encircle or make a circle of the abstract noun, the nouns that you cannot see, you cannot touch. Okay, we'll take a look of a sentence. Okay, great job. So you have here, dentist is an example of concrete noun. You can touch the person, okay? And tooth, you can touch your tooth, okay? So these are examples of concrete nouns. Now, can you encircle the abstract noun in this particular sentence? Which noun here that you cannot see, you cannot touch, you cannot even smell? Great job. Pain. Okay. So, pain is an example of abstract noun. Why? You cannot smell pain. You cannot touch the pain. Okay. So, this is an example of abstract noun. What about sentence number two? I fell in love with that little child. Oh, I fell in love with that little child. So, again, underline the concrete noun, the noun that you can see, and encircle. Okay, encircle the abstract noun, the noun that you cannot see. Great job. Child is a concrete noun. You can say the baby, but love, okay, this is an example of abstract noun. Okay, why? You cannot see love. You cannot touch love. Okay. Number three, I have full trust on my child's nanny. Okay, I have full trust on my child's nanny. Now, what is can you underline the concrete noun? Great job, nanny. You can touch your nanny. However, trust is an abstract noun. Why? You cannot touch trust. You cannot taste it. You cannot smell it. So the trust is an example of abstract noun. Now, this one, that child is very intelligent. That child is very intelligent. Okay. What is, or can you underline the concrete noun? Great job. Concrete is child. Okay, you can see. And intelligent is abstract. Okay. Is it easy? Very easy. Now, this time, I would like you to do more practice. Okay. Can you do this? Okay. Identify the nouns given as abstract or concrete. So tell me if the noun given is abstract or concrete. Afterwards, use them in sentences. Now, your sentences, I'm not expecting you to arrive at the same answer or the same sentences as mine, but I would like to see how you construct your sentences. So first, identify the nouns given as abstract or concrete. Let's get started. Happiness. Happiness is what? Is it concrete or abstract? I would like to check if you got it right. Abstract. Very good. Why? You cannot smell happiness. You cannot touch happiness. You can see the person happy, but you cannot touch the happiness itself. And how can you make a sentence using the word happiness? So my example is, or my sentence is, I could see the happiness on her face. You see that? I could see the happiness on her face. I could see the person happy. Okay. So that's it. Number, okay, teacher. Okay, teacher is an example of concrete noun. Why? You can see the teacher, you can touch the teacher. And how can you make an example or a sentence using the word teacher? So you can see the teacher teaches the lesson. Okay, so the teacher teaches the lesson. Okay, very good. Now, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts about abstract and concrete, now you can write down in the comment section below and I'm going to respond to you. Okay, so once again, thank you so much. And if you found this video informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.